What's up guys, and in this video I'm actually going to be giving you the best settings for the brand new gyro aiming and flick controls. Make sure you guys stick around until the end if you guys want to find out the best controls and best settings for this brand new gyro aiming and flick controls. But just before we do get into it, I am actually gifting my subscribers right now here on the channel. If you guys actually are looking to get a free gift from me in Fortnite, all you need to do is just drop a like on this video and actually subscribe with the post notification bell turned on, as we do actually gift our subscribers every single day whatever they do want from the Fortnite item shop. Now as well guys, if you would like to support me in today's item shop, consider using code HypexReplays, all one word, hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner. But I'm now going to be showing you the best settings for the brand new gyro controls, and of course this is a brand new added setting, so let's literally just get started. Now if you're actually wondering exactly of where you actually do find it, you need to make your way over to the settings. So you're going to want to go over to the three, in the top left, the three lines. You're going to want to go to the settings right here, and when you click on settings, you need to actually make sure that you plug in a controller, guys. So it could either be a PS4 controller, a PS5 controller, literally an Xbox controller, or the Xbox Series X controller. Once you've actually clicked in that, you're going to want to make your way over to the gyro aiming right here. Now, I'm going to be going over exactly what it does actually basically do, and exactly what the best controls are basically for it. So, basically the gyro aiming, it actually enables, when active, when you actually turn your controller. So like, if you're actually changing your, moving your controller, this will move your player, guys. Instead of you actually doing it with the thumbsticks, you can also do it basically with the gyro aiming. So you can literally move your controller to the right, and your character and player will move to the right, guys. And that's kind of how I would explain it the easiest way possible. You can obviously read it. It says when you turn your controller, the camera obviously turns. The offers more precision, the standard, and then the standard stick aiming, but doesn't have the ability to replace it entirely. So of course you will have to still do some stuff, you can't obviously just rely on that. But it says usually players will still use the right stick for most camera controls, but you can also use basically the gyro aiming for other stuff. So yeah, what you need to do is just literally turn this on. Of course, literally right here, as you can see, it says I'm actually on PC. It says it actually requires a DualShock 4, so that's a PS4 controller, or a DualSense, the PS5 controller. Now, I do believe this does actually work on I do believe this works on the Xbox controller. I'm not entirely sure. I think it only works on PlayStation controller, so PS4 and PS5. I do believe if there isn't basically a certain one out for Xbox, they're going to be definitely adding it. So of course I do have a PS5 controller, because I do actually own, I literally own a PS5, but I'm going to be showing you on PC, and I'm just going to be showing you the settings, and this is basically what I've been running with. Of course, while I've been trying it, just going into games and just trying it out. So of course you need this on right here. And then this actually here, the active mode combat, this is always, it says this, always a good idea to it says what should gyro aiming be active. It says only when aiming your weapon, when harvesting, all the time. So it says it's set to always is a good idea. To another way to disable, you should go to the reset controller options. You can do this by going into the settings, going down to disables, or customizing your controls. So this means right here, if you want basically the gyro mode to actually be active when you're scoping, so when you're aiming down your sights, when you're aiming at someone, and it says here so scope, so a sniper, it says aiming, so again that's aiming on weapons. It says scope only, so scope only weapons, and then you see scope, aiming, and also harvesting. So harvesting is obviously when you're mining for getting stuff materials, and you can have this on as well, guys. You basically can literally have this on, and it will allow you to get it through harvesting as well. But as you can see, the bottom one does actually say always, and I do actually recommend you guys do put this on always, as if you have it on for only a certain amount of things, say for example you only have it on for aiming or scope or aiming, you're obviously going to be used to it, and then you're always going to be trying to do it when you obviously can't, if you've only got it to set to scope or aiming, or scope only, or scope, aiming, and harvesting. So I do recommend you guys do have it on always, as you will then be able to get used to it kind of much easier. And then we're going to go down. It says active mode building. It says when building or editing, when should a gyro aiming be active. It says it always set to always, so again this is kind of like the same. Again, this is actually on if you want the active mode. Basically when the gyro aiming, like the gyro controls, if you want the gyro controls to actually work while you're editing, you need to turn this on to editing. But then if you don't want it on when you're doing other stuff, you can just turn it on to, like obviously you can just keep it on editing. But if you want it on all the time, so like when you're editing, when you're literally doing all of that, you're just going to want to put that again on always. Now this is just a personal preference, of course. This is what I've actually got it on right here, and basically this will allow you to, you can copy it, it's entirely up to you, but like I said, this is only personal preference, and this is what I've actually seen to be the best controller settings for this. Now, sensitivity, I'm just going to say that I normally have my sensitivity down to about, I do believe, 70 odd. So, yeah, there we go. But you don't have to have it on 70 again, guys. Personal preference. Some people like really high sensitivity. Some people like really low sensitivity. It depends on how you play, guys. If you like low sensitivity, you can actually go ahead and have it on the lowest sensitivity or the high sensitivity. It really depends on you guys. So, I'm going to keep my sensitivity basically on 0.70. Again, like I said, this is only personal preference. Now we're going to make our way basically down again to the vertical horizontal ratio. As you can see right here, it says reduce vertical sensitivity by moving the slider to the left, or reduce horizontal sensitivity by moving to the right. Now again, this is actually what I normally keep it on. I'm just keeping this on a 1-to-1. I'm not really actually messing with this, as this is working for me, but it's really trial and error. You can literally just change it about and see exactly what you want with the settings. Now again, moving down to steadying. Again, guys, this will depend on how you are. I don't really mess with the steadying, as this is the default one, and I do believe this is the best one for me. Now, what I do actually recommend you guys doing, just make your way into a creative and just building and trying it for yourself. And then again, the acceleration, I keep this on medium, as this is definitely the best one for me. Again, of course, it will input the higher one if you have it on higher, and the lower one if you do put it on lower. Now, the advanced gyro options, you can turn this on and it also will show you all of the stuff like the scope multiplier, everything like this, guys, that will help you out as well, like editing multiplier, where if you want like your sensitivity to be multiplied while you're doing certain things. But again, I'm not really actually went with all this stuff. You can actually go ahead and basically do this. Like I said, it's really trial and error, and it will basically go and help you out, guys. But yeah, like I said, just make your way basically into a like creative. Once you've went ahead and done that, guys, you can basically just go ahead and actually do really a trial and error, and you can basically, yeah, just see exactly what's best for you. I really do recommend it. But these are the settings that really do work for me. If this video helped you out, make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe with the post notification bell turned on. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys did go ahead and enjoy it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.